I don't totally understand a rule about the Whole30. I'm in day 3, by the way, and I really like it and I feel great. That was it. But there is a rule in the Whole30 that I don't totally get. If you don't know what the Whole30 is, go watch, like, when I started re-daily vlogging a few days ago, and I talk all about the Whole30, or just Google the Whole30, because I don't want to explain it. The Whole30 is a 30-day kind of a diet. Not necessarily a diet to, like, lose weight, but just like a diet in the strict or the broad definition of a diet, like a way to eat. Anyway, and there's a rule that says, like, don't eat foods that mimics foods that are off limits. And so that means that, like, banana pancakes are off the table, because pancakes are like a junk food that are off the table. Banana ice cream is off the table because ice cream is a junk food. And you're supposed to reprogram your brain to stop craving foods that are bad for you. And that makes sense because, like, your craving for ice cream isn't going to totally go away if you keep eating banana ice cream. Like, I get that. That makes sense to me. But I'm confused about exactly what we're not supposed to mimic. Because at first, I thought it was just junk food. I thought it was like any, but I don't know if it actually says junk food or if I just made that up. But I thought it was just junk food, like pancakes and ice cream. Those are, like, undeniably not great. Pancakes, you might be able to make a case for, but, like, ice cream, yeah. So, boop-a-da-boop, but because it can't be all food. It can't be like you can't eat any food that mimics any food that is off limits, because that just doesn't make any sense. Because almond milk is not off limits, and almond butter is not. I mean, some almond milk and some almond butter are, but compliant. There is compliant almond milk, and there is compliant almond butter. And almond milk mimics milk, which is off limits, and almond butter mimics peanut butter, which is off limits. And ghee just is butter. It's just a part of butter. That's all it is. And it mimics butter because it's like butter. So it can't be all food. It can't just be like mimicking is off the table. So that's why I thought it was just junk food. But then I went to, like, the Whole30 website, and I'm pretty sure that this was, like, a forum, and that was answered by a proper human being who, like, runs the Whole30 website, but I could be wrong. It could just be a forum, and it was just a random person who doesn't know what they're talking about. But I've also read in a few places that things that mimic, like, fucking oatmeal are off limits. And things that mimic cereal are off limits. But that just doesn't make sense to me because oatmeal isn't a junk food. If you wanted to make a case that cereal was a junk food, I could be more on board with that. I definitely think there's some non-junk food cereals that exist, but whatever. But, like, oatmeal definitely can be not great for you sometimes, but, like, I would say most oatmeal's pretty good for you, and there's certainly super nutritious oatmeal, abso-toodle-oodly. So to say that you can't mimic oatmeal because oatmeal's a junk food is just garbage. So, like, I don't get the mimicking rule. Can you explain to me exactly what you're not supposed to mimic? Because I'm confused. Yeah, that's all. Also, I think, who knows, if it doesn't go live, it doesn't go live, because I, like, thought about it more and decided against it. But I filmed a really long video on the topic of whether or not you need dysphoria to be trans, and it's long and convoluted and complicated, and at the end of the day, it's super unnecessary and kind of gatekeepy, because who the fuck cares if someone says they're trans? We should probably just, like, let them be trans. But so many people are talking about it, I figured maybe I could share my thoughts. If you're interested in listening to that video, why don't you comment below? If you don't think it's a video I should post, comment that too. But if you do watch the video tomorrow, if I do post it, who knows, maybe it won't exist and this is pointless to listen to. Trigger warning, there is, like, mentions of dysphoric experiences and, like, explicit misgendering in tomorrow's video. I'll put a trigger warning in the title, but yeah, so there you go. Okay, cool. Explain the Whole30 to me. Thank you.